Right then, this is now my WrestleMania 41 Night 1 review. I'm going to be rating every single match from 1 to 10 and rating the show 1 to 10 at the end. And look, let me start off by saying, compared to previous years, it was a pretty lackluster and dull WrestleMania 41 Night 1. It was. Anyway, let's get right into it, starting with Gunther versus Jey Uso. Jey Uso defeated Gunther and became the World Heavyweight Champion. And I'm very happy that Jey Uso won this match. But why did Gunther tap out? Who wrote for Gunther to tap out? Who wrote that? Who's the scriptwriter? Who wrote that? I mean, so, Jey Uso was there jumping off one turnbuckle with the Uso Splash, then two, then three, then, I'm going to choke out Gunther. Who decided that? Why not make him jump off the fourth? 1, 2, 3. What? I'm really happy Jey Uso won. I really like Jey Uso. I'm glad he's the World Heavyweight Champion. He deserves it. He's got a great connection with the fans in the arena and in the stadiums. Give him the world title. That's what they did. Jey Uso's the World Heavyweight Champion. And yeah, he was good in the match. He was. He had a good showing. Gunther had a good showing. But why have Gunther tap? Why have him tap? Because of that, I'm giving the match a 5.5. Honestly, why bury Gunther? It's disrespectful to him from the work that he's done as a champion. Why bury him like that? Why end the title reign like that? Why choke him out with his own chokehold? Who wrote that? He should be used to it. Why is he tapping out after 2 seconds? Who wrote that? Anyway, next up we've got the War Raiders versus the New Day. It was a dull match. It shouldn't have even been on the show, if I'm being completely honest. The match shouldn't have even been on the show. It was all right. The New Day had moments. War Raiders, had a very good start. Absolutely smashing the New Day. Ivar had a good showing. Beating Kofi Kingston. Xavier Woods up from the off. But the New Day stole one. Then they ran right backstage straight away with the titles the moment they won the titles. There's not even much to say on the match. You can't really say anything on it. Nothing of note happened. The New Day won, then they ran off. 4 out of 10. There we go. You can't say much on that match. Next up, we got Rey Fenix versus El Grande Americano. I like this match. I thought it was a good match. I'm glad Rey Fenix got a showing. Chad Gable, very good with everything he does. Oh, wait, no. El Grande Americano. He's very good with everything he does, to be honest. Give him anything, he'll nail it. And it was a good match, say, with Rey Fenix. Rey Fenix had a good showing. I mean, he's an unbelievable high flyer, to be honest with you. Jumping off the top rope, just all the time, to be honest. It was fantastic. El Grande Americano was good at countering Rey Fenix here and there. Rey Fenix came back with a few good counters of his own, had a good few near falls himself, same as El Grande Americano. It got interesting when we, of course, saw the loaded mask, a Chad Gable kind of move, stick a bit of metal in the mask. Rey Fenix then went for a bit of a high-fly move off the top rope, got caught with a massive headbutt from El Grande Americano, a.k.a. Chad Gable. And then there we go. High fly from the top rope from El Grande Americano. Headbutt, Rey Fenix down. 1, 2, 3. El Grande Americano wins the match. It was a good match. Again, as I said, both guys had a very good showing. It was a fun match for however long it lasted. I'm going to give it a 6.5 out of 10. I thought it was a good match. I enjoyed it. Solid stuff. Next up, we got Jade Cargill versus Naomi. This was a good match. Jade Cargill is bloody unbelievable, to be honest with you. The move she was hitting, she is an absolute powerhouse in there. An absolute powerhouse, Jade Cargill is. Literally went in there, tried to absolutely, destroy and break Naomi from the very start, and that is what she did. Some unbelievable moves. Naomi's a good high flyer as well, to be fair, and she was doing her thing well. She had the odd near fall, but to be fair, it's mostly dominated by Jade Cargill, slamming her around everywhere with some absolutely unbelievable moves, which I don't even know what the bloody call, because Jade Cargill can just do anything, to be honest with you, and just bring in some new different moves that is like, oh, we've never bloody seen this before. Unbelievable stuff, unbelievable power from Jade Cargill from the middle rope there, or I mean, in the middle of the ring. Oh my God, yeah. So she gives you some proper oh my God and WTF moments. Jade Cargill does, and that's what we saw in this match. Jade Cargill won, and yeah, the right winner as well. Good win for her. I enjoyed the match. I'm gonna give it. I'm actually gonna give it a 7. I actually like the match. I'm gonna give it a 7. Okay, then. Next up, we got LA Knight versus Jake Fatu for the US title. I like this match. I feel like it was a very fun match. It was only 10 minutes, so I actually felt longer. It felt like there was more to it. In a good way, it felt longer. It wasn't boring at all. I enjoyed the match. Jake Fatu again, absolute monster in there. LA Knight caught her with a massive BFT from like when Jake Fatu tried to do a massive splash. It was a very bloody good counter from LA Knight. He showed up like technically good he was. It was a very good showing from LA Knight, to be honest. He had Fatu out there at a point, but no, Fatu bloody kept on kicking out. He had some good near falls, LA Knight did. Got a good few net breakers in from LA Knight, but again, the BFT that we saw there. Then soon after that, LA Knight did eventually get finished. Some massive, powerful Samoan drops we saw from Jake Fatu. Some good superplexes from both off the middle rope. Yeah, it was good, but again, Jake Fatu was just too powerful for LA Knight and was able to get him out of there, get the win, and Jake Fatu is the new United States champion. There we go. Very good showing. Jake Fatu deserves the belt, 100% he does. Good showing from LA Knight. I'm bloody glad he didn't get squashed, because that's what I've seen quite a few people saying they thought would happen. I'm glad he didn't get squashed. He goes out with a good reputation still, thank God. But yeah, Jake Fatu wins. The guy's got aura. Unbelievable stuff. Anyway, next up. Not next up. What do we rate it out of 10? I'd give it an 8. No. 7.5. 7.5 out of 10. 7.5 out of 10. That's what I'm giving this match. Okay, next up we got Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair bloody dominated this match. And the fact that Charlotte Flair walked second as well. People were saying on social media, oh, this isn't a good sign. This isn't a good sign at all. Charlotte Flair was dominating the match. I was kind of like, yeah, it's going to be one of these matches where she dominates, but Tiffany comes from behind. And that's what happened. Tiffany Stratton retained. Thank God for that, because I couldn't bloody be dealing with another Charlotte Flair title reign. Tiffany retains the title. Thank God for that. She had the odd few attempts at the prettiest moonsault ever, but no, she couldn't get it. Charlotte had a good few attempts at the figure 4, but Tiffany Stratton kept on going after her knee. It was a good technical match between the two. Charlotte Flair was also going after the back of Tiffany Stratton's knee as well at a point. But no, Tiffany Stratton managed to catch Charlotte Flair at the right time, and she managed to land the prettiest moonsault ever. 1, 2, 3. Tiffany Stratton retains the World Women's title. This was a very, very, very bloody good technical match. I really enjoyed this one. I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. I thought it was a very, very, very bloody good match, which I enjoyed. There we go. Then we go to the main event. Seth Rollins versus CM Punk versus Roman Reigns. This one was a bloody banger, if we're being bloody completely honest. It was an absolutely bloody fantastic match. Yeah, look, Seth Rollins and CM Punk went bloody brawling into the crowd straight away. Garbage cans were involved in it. It was a good fan-friendly match overall. Into the crowd, both of them bloody going right after each other. As they go back, Roman Reigns bloody comes jumping over the barricade onto both of them, taking them both out. They all then go back into the ring, and there's a lot of bloody near falls. I mean, we see Roman Reigns get CM Punk into a guillotine. CM Punk got out of that after Seth Rollins' blade came out of nowhere with a big frog splash. Roman Reigns kicked out of that at 2.5. That was bloody close. Then Roman Reigns, though, eventually gets Seth Rollins into a guillotine. That one's close, but CM Punk's able to break it up. Then eventually, we also see CM Punk get Roman Reigns into a GTS. Roman Reigns kicks out of that. Then Roman Reigns also, I believe, kicks out of a stomp. Then we see another big moment where it looks like Roman Reigns tries to spear Seth Rollins, but Seth Rollins reverses that into a pedigree. Roman Reigns bloody kicked out of that. I believe, Seth Rollins kicked out of a spear as well in the match. Seth Rollins at a point wanted Roman Reigns to team up with him onto CM Punk and bloody go after him. He wanted there to be a double powerbomb going back to the Shield days. But then Roman Reigns said, I want to do it on my own. Uppercut to Seth Rollins. Roman Reigns then powerbombed CM Punk through the announce table. Then went to Seth Rollins, powerbombed him through the announce table. Got Seth into the ring, speared him, kick out by Seth, near fall. And then eventually we go on, and this is where it gets interesting because we see Paul Heyman on the outside go and get a steel chair. He then gives it to CM Punk, and everyone's like, oh my God, he's turned on Roman Reigns. He's turned on Roman Reigns. And then Punk's about to hit Roman Reigns with the steel chair. Low blow. Who is it? It's Paul Heyman who gave him a low blow. There we go. Then Paul Heyman then gives the chair to Roman Reigns. He's like, oh, I acknowledge you, my tribal chief. I acknowledge you. Go and get Seth Rollins now. Oh, low blow by Paul Heyman to Roman Reigns. He's turned on him. Seth Rollins, turns out the favor was to sell his soul to Paul Heyman. And there we go. Paul Heyman gives Seth Rollins the chair, whacks Roman Reigns on the back with it, like he played on several times now after they all turn on the Shield. Stomp to Roman Reigns. Seth Rollins wins the match. Seth was still getting loads of cheers, though, so he's still a babyface. And that's what I wanted to happen. I think that's what a lot of people wanted to happen. Seth Rollins wins. Seth Rollins is the Paul Heyman guy. Interesting stuff. I love the match, to be honest. Great storytelling. I'm actually giving it a 9.5 out of 10. I really bloody like the match, to be honest. There we go. And then, what do we rate the show out of 10? I'm going to be giving it a 7 out of 10. It was good, but it was pretty lackluster. I mean, it was lackluster compared to previous years. It wasn't bad. It was all right. But yeah, anyway. Thanks for watching. On tonight.